Welcome to ISE's FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on the US dollar versus the major currencies, hosted by Jason Ayres, a top industry instructor and founder of OptionSource.net. Learn to trade your views on the strength or weakness of the US dollar.
Hi there and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for April 20th, 2009. This is Jason Ayres, founder and president of OptionSource.net. As always, we're going to take a look at our weekly U.S. dollar index chart. The U.S. dollar index is a great way to see how the dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. As you can see here, the U.S. dollar closed strongly at the end of the week after the test of our 84.85 support level. While we're not ruling out the possibility of another leg lower, which may see a move as deep as 80 to 81, the 88.89 focal zone still remains an upside target. The index holding above 86 will support the likelihood of this move. A quick look at our daily snapshot reflects the third test of that 86.5 focal zone and the importance of the index breaching that level in support of any upside bias. Let's take a look at the CDD, the US versus the Canadian dollar. Well, the US dollar lost some ground against the Canadian dollar after a decisive break below that 122 support. At this stage, the 122 to 122.5 level still remains a strong overhead resistance. However, a natural retracement could yield a test as high as 124 to 124.5. Now, a rejection at 122 is likely to retest 120 and opens the window for an even deeper test of this range. The YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen, traded down into our 98.99 support level and appears to be consolidating. Now, a bounce above 99.5 opens the window for a second test of our 101-102 focal zone. A break below 99 supports a further decline in the YUK with a downside target of the 95-96 range. The EUI, the US versus the Euro, broke the 76 resistance level, opening the window for a move towards our 77.5 to 78 focal zone. A move back down into 76 to the 76.5 range will likely continue to look for support as deep as 75 to 75.5. Well, the BPX tested 66 to 66.5 and reversed. This bounce is likely to retest our 68 to 68.5 focal zone. A break above 68.5 supports a move into that 70 to 70.5 target on the upside. However, with 68.5 being a very significant resistance level, any rejection here is likely to yield a retest back down into that 66 to 66.5 focal zone. Finally, let's take a look at the AUX, the US versus the Australian dollar. As you can see here, our pair value tested an important support level within our 136, 137 range. Now, currently we're seeing some rejection here at the 139 to 140 focal zone, suggesting the possibility of another test of last week's lows. A break above 140 is likely to meet with resistance between 142 and 143. Let's review our key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar is once again testing a key resistance. A break above 86 will support the probability of a test of our 88-89 focal zone. The CDD broke below 122, testing as low as 119.82 before a bounce. Look for a natural retracement up into our 122.5 focal zone. 118 remains our target to the downside. The YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen, is looking for support at the 98.99 focal zone. However, a break below 98.5 will open the window for a test back down into our 96 range. The EUI broke above 76, suggesting a move into our upside target of 78 is probable. We may see a pullback to test support at the 76 level once again, however. The BPX has tested key support for the third time. A bounce into the 68, 68.5 focal zone is likely. And finally, the AUX is likely to retest 142, 143 after a bounce off of the 136, 137 support. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for April 20th, 2009. I'm Jason Ayres, founder and president of OptionSource.net. Thanks for joining me this week. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Jason Ayres and to sign up for free FX Options trade alerts, just visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE FX Options, including our weekly webinar series, visit us at www.ise.com/fx. ISE FX options can easily be traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in US dollars and have a European-style exercise.